Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
It's time to set it off.
So yesterday I reported that Gerard Carmichael had a problem with Dave Chappelle's anti-trans jokes, is what he calls them, and one of his jokes resurfaced. Well, actually, it's actually not even a resurface because it was new. Just on Friday's episode of Gerard Carmichael's reality show, he talked about his sexual desires. One of the jokes that is going viral is when he's talking about a race-based role playing with his white boyfriend.
I sometimes joke to him that like our relationship is like that of like a slave and the master's son who like teaches me how to read by candlelight. Yeah, he groans too because he's a good person. He doesn't like that joke. I like that joke. That's my burden. I think that's hilarious. Yes, sir. Marie Antoinette, sir. I don't know what that is. You know, that's a joke. That's for me.
I didn't laugh once.
Neither did I.
And not even just because of the content. It just was a corny joke.
Right.
I agree.
I didn't laugh because it was a corny joke and because of the content.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to laugh at something like that. But many people online were not too happy with the comments, just like he wasn't happy with Dave Chappelle's jokes. It's one of the comments said, some black men really have deep-rooted issues. The self-hate is so cringe. That was another quote. This one said, it's just not funny, bro. And that was actually a white woman who said that. And then and somebody said, and just like that, he lost me. Someone else said, this is not funny. He could have just kept that to himself. His show is hard to watch. I tried and simply couldn't continue. He's so corny. It's not even about the joke. It's just sad.
Those are tweets you read.
Those are tweets that I'm reading, yes. But all were different ones.
I think we need Gerard to come to the front of the congregation this morning. We'd like to have a little word with him. I think we should have a little word with him.
That's where we going?
I think so.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So, but like he said, that's my joke. That's what I like. I like that joke. Okay, those are Dave's jokes.
That's right.
That's what he likes.
And that's why he got to come to the front of the congregation.
And quick, and just like you had blamed him for that and you didn't like that, one day that could be you because we are comedians. We're all in the hot seat at some point.
That's right.
So moving on, Jonathan Majors was sentenced to probation after assault conviction. So a judge ruled that he will be on probation. They didn't say how long. I looked for that. I don't know how long, but he's only having to pay a $250 fine and do a year in an in-person counseling program. And he has to continue on his mental health therapy, which he's been in.
And what is this for? This is for
the conviction that he had against Grace Jabari, his ex.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had got probation. I just thought he had to go attend some classes.
No. Yep, that came with probation.
Oh, okay.
And if he at any time violates his probation, he could be forced to spend up to a year in jail.
You you look at all of the stuff that Jonathan Majors lost professionally, right? And you're like, damn, he lost all of that for a misdemeanor.
Yep.
And then now you get a year of classes, probation, and what else you said?
And he has to $250 fine, and he has to continue with his mental health therapy, which he's been in for months now.
For a misdemeanor.
Yeah, misdemeanor. And evidence that showed that he running from the white girl.
You saw it.
Running from
That's what I was going to say.
You saw him running away from this white woman.
It was what she said and what he said. There was no witnesses. Nobody seen it. They seen her in the club after. You seen him running away, and he still got convicted.
That's
scary.
The media should be ashamed of itself in a lot of ways.
Absolutely.
But to act like there's not a race dynamic here is insane.
Of course.
Like a black man,
course.
big black man, little white woman. He's running away from her on the video.
Yep.
And they made it seem like it was like a murder that happened, and it ended up being a misdemeanor.
And even the driver attested. Like he said that Grace was the aggressor when he was like trying to tell her, "Look, come on, let's just get out the car." She was the aggressor.
But then there's a video. You see the video of him putting her back in the car and running away, which, by the way, you should do in that situation.
Absolutely.
If you're any man, really, but if you're a black man and it's a situation like that with a white woman, I would encourage the same thing. Take off running in the opposite direction.
Absolutely.
And hope somebody's recording the whole thing. But you're still going to end up losing a whole bunch of stuff and getting charged with a goddamn misdemeanor.
But a full order of protection will remain in place for his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari, which he probably didn't plan to go back around to anyway, so whatever. And Majors did not even make a statement in court yesterday, and when she made a statement, he didn't even look up at her. She was so sad. Anyway, so that was that.
And she's suing him now too? Because I'm sure that's next, right?
Yeah, she is.
Civilly?
I'm not sure. But look, it's something else I want to shout out, y'all. So, and today, Yes, today, last night, the premiere of another Elvin Gray movie, the actor that got chased around the city. It is Jonathan Majors inspired movie. I'm going to ask him, did he see that? So, yeah, it's really good. Really good. Y'all should watch it. It's another
on Tubi?
movie. Why do everything got to be on Tubi?
Well, it's not on Tubi?
Elvin Gray is a great screen director, director, filmmaker, producer, and everything.
But where's the movie?
It's on Tubi. But I'm saying, but it's so good. But he don't just ask like that, like, it gotta be on Tubi because
No, I just said
stop playing with him.
It did sound like a Tubi.
Whatever.
Because he had another one called
the rapper who got shot in the hill.
The rapper who got shot in the hill.
Yeah, that was good too.
The nurse who saw
the baby walking down the highway.
Yes.
No, the nurse who saw the baby walking down the highway.
Yes.
And then his last film was the Risa Tisa inspired film.
What's the title of that?
How he making these
The
so
woman
fast?
who didn't know. Listen, what? He's like Will Pecker and them. He'll be playing. He's like Tyler Perry.
Oh.
Yeah. He just ain't got their money yet. But listen, the film is good. Y'all need to watch that. It's called The Woman Who Didn't Know Who She Married.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Y'all gonna stop playing. Because I send it to you all the time and you don't be watching it, but you always got something to say.
I didn't even
I'm
say
one day you gonna have
nothing.
my pick for an interview. Yeah.
I didn't even say nothing.
All right.
I can't wait to make a Tubi movie.
Well, that is
All right.
Jess With The Mess.
Wait a minute. How is it Jess With The Mess? I got a minute left.
I'm sorry.
All right, you ain't do this yet.
Okay, my bad.
All right, so wait. Missy Elliott's first ever headlining tour will feature Timbaland, Busta Rhymes, and Ciara. So look, the significance of this tour is this is her first headlining tour. She has co-headlined in the past with Beyonce and Alicia Keys, two other big names, but this is her first headlining tour, y'all. It's 24 stops. It starts on the 4th of July, and the name of the tour is called Out of This World. Between her, Chris Brown, and JT, I'm gonna go broke because I'm gonna see all three of them this year. Big pregnant in there. Like, what's up, y'all? The ticket's gonna sell April 12th.
Drop one of Clues bombs for Missy Elliott.
Shout out to Missy Elliott.
Alvin Gray is doing her biopic titled The Woman in the Plastic Hefty Bag.
Yo, shut up, man.
What? Alvin Gray, don't try to. All right, that's Jess With The Mess. Not that last part, y'all, but that's Jess With The Mess.
All right, Donkey today. Who you giving that donkey to?
4 after the hour. We need Gerard Carmichael to come to the front of the congregation. Let's talk grace this morning, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.